So Lionel Messi has won the UEFA Champions League a couple times in his career, but he has never won the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So can we really consider Messi the greatest player of all time? I don't know. I really don't know, guys, because it's a pretty big deal if you don't win the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I couldn't say. I really couldn't. So, guys, before we even get started, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Did you do it already? You better have done it. Anyways, let's get started now. So, Inter Miami, guys. They were the big favorites to advance into the final of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Once again, the biggest club competition in the world, on the planet, in the universe. They were favorites. And many people, including myself, thought that they would go through. I will admit this one. This is the first one I've ever gone wrong. I've never gotten any predictions wrong, but this is the very first one, and I will admit to it because I am the bigger man. I'm a big fan. Anyways, so yeah, they did not advance. They actually got completely outplayed. They were made to look like absolute fools, especially the Inter Miami defense by the Vancouver Whitecaps, a team that many of you probably don't even know. There's a team that's actually not even sure where they're going to play next season. Their deal with the stadium that they rent, BC Place in Vancouver, it's run out. So they're not even sure where they're going to play. I've even heard rumors that this team might even move to a different city. It might fold. I don't know how true that is, but it's something I've seen in the deep depths of the internet. But yeah, it's a team that it's a kind of a weird situation, and which makes it even weird because this is not traditionally a team that's very good in MLS. They're a Canadian club, but they do play in MLS. But this team for this season they're killing it. They're probably the most entertaining team in all of Major League Soccer. Like more than Miami, more than Columbus Crew, more than Galaxy for sure. They're the most entertaining. They're just the best team right now. They play really attractive, really fun football to watch. Their team, even they're missing one of their star players. They've been missing him, Ryan Gauld, and they've been great. They've been fantastic. Anyways, I really did think that Miami was going to advance. I thought Messi was going to pull something. I thought we were going to see prime Messi, but Messi, he didn't do a whole lot in this series, to be honest. And it's not all on him. It's really not. It's the whole team. The whole team did not look good, especially the defense, guys. Everywhere in the world, anyone that has watched Inter Miami knows that the defense is atrocious. It's a bad defense. It's not very good. They made some adjustments. They made some improvements this season. I thought that was enough to get them through. No, we were wrong. No, here we are. They got smashed. First leg was 2-0 against the Whitecaps, and then there was a 3-1 beating at home in Miami to send the Whitecaps to the final and to send Messi packing back to his mansion in Miami. But anyway, so guys, it was a beating. Goals from Sebastian Berhalter and Brian White in the first leg, and they also scored in the second leg. Brian White, should not be anywhere near the U.S. men's national team, but kudos to him. He's been fantastic in MLS over the last couple seasons. He's been fantastic in this CONCACAF Champions Cup. Sebastian Berhalter, who has just become an absolute monster in the midfield. He's been fantastic. And some of you American fans, you hear the name Berhalter, you're like, oh my gosh, is he related to who, to Lord Voldemort, he who we will not name? Is that how it goes? I've never seen Harry Potter, but something like that. But anyways, yeah, he is related. He's related to Greg Berhalter. He's his son, and man, he's balling out. So keep an eye out for him. He might get a call-up at some point for the U.S. I would not mind it, to be honest. He's been pretty good, maybe in a January camp, but anyways, that's a discussion for some other day. But yeah, he's been fantastic, and so the Whitecaps. Whitecaps have just looked good. Pedro Vite, like I said, they're missing Ryan Gauld. It's been a good team this season. It's been really fun to watch. I've watched quite a few of their games, not just in Champions League or Champions Cup. I can't even keep track of what it's called. But anyways, not just in Champions Cup. They've been great in MLS. I've seen them play in MLS, and they've been super fun. And so they're in the final, and they're going to play Cruz Azul from Mexico, who beat Tigres 2-1. And Cruz Azul is actually going to host the game in Mexico City. I believe I saw that they're going to play in the Estadio Universitario, which is actually where Pumas plays, which actually Vancouver already played there, and they got a last-minute tie to send them to the semifinal. And now they're going to have to go back and play in a single final game. They don't do any more two-legged matches or finals in CONCACAF. It's a single match that Cruz Azul gets to host in Mexico City because they do a point system thing now in the it depends on how many games you win and lose, and it's like 3 points, just like points in the group stage, but it only adds up and matters if you get to the final. It's weird, guys, but yeah. So anyway, so it's gonna be hosted in Mexico, so it's gonna already be a challenge because Cruz Azul is actually not a bad team. They're a pretty good team in Mexico. So it's gonna be a challenge for the Whitecaps. Do I think they're favorites to win this? I don't think so. I don't think they're favorites, but they have a solid chance, guys. They have one of the best chances an MLS team has had to go win a Champions Cup title like in the last few years. Like they're a good team, guys. They're entertaining, and they, like I said, they could very much win it. Everyone in that team is on fire. Like it's actually a team that is like just like firing in all cylinders. Like every moving part, everything, all the sum of its parts, everything is just working. Well-oiled machine. They can very much go win. It is a single elimination match, like I said, so anything could happen, guys. It could be anything crazy. Like, anything you could think of could happen in that match, and it might happen. And like I said, they beat Miami, who were the favorites, guys. Miami also one of the best teams in MLS, but they have a leaky defense, which the Whitecaps do not really have. But yeah, guys, it was craziness, and I'll probably do another video right before the final, because this final, it's not for a while. Like, things could really change by then. This is June 1st. Like, this is pretty much a whole month out from now, so things could definitely change. But keep an eye out for that, guys. But yeah, I was wrong. I'll admit it. Miami did not advance, and I'm actually glad. I'm glad the Whitecaps are in it. They really need this. Hopefully they can figure out their stadium situation, because that's a bit odd, especially with a team that's doing this well. You wouldn't want them to be put on some kind of hiatus or have to move to a different city. You know, the stuff that happens only here in American sports, right? But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about the final. Let me know if you guys have any predictions for the CONCACAF final. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And y'all take care. Have a good one.